Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option a 2019 Jaguar F-Type R Coupe. Before we do, however, I just want to remind you that if you find this build and price review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Okay, let's jump right into this build and price review of the 2019 Jaguar F-Type. First thing they want to show us on this overview page is that their all-new Jaguar models are backed by their Elite Care, their best-in-class coverage. What is that? So new vehicle limited warranty, complimentary scheduled maintenance, 24-hour roadside assistance, Jaguar In Control Remote and Protect. I'm sure we'll find out a little bit more about that. It's called Jaguar Elite Care, and that's what, 5 years, 60,000 miles. That's the first thing they want to put up on their overview page. Here's how this is going to work. We're going to take a look at this overview page. We'll take a look at the different models, and I'll let you know what I think about all those. We'll go over all the features. We'll check a few of the specs, and we'll take a look at the gallery. We may or may not look at some accessories, and then we'll jump into our build and price of our F-Type R Coupe. It does come in several trim levels, this F-Type, but we're going to do the R Coupe, and I'll tell you why when we kind of get over to models, okay? Okay, so here's a little section on that overview page where we can explore the exterior. Well, really, it's kind of like a walk around. We can kind of give it a spin, and yeah, it's verified. The Jaguar F-Type Coupe is very attractive. Just so you know, I like coupes more than I like convertibles. I think convertibles look good. I don't really want to own one though. I think that aesthetically they look nice, however. So yeah, this is a good-looking car. Okay, now they're going to give us a chance to take a look at the interior as well. So I'll move a little slower so you don't get dizzy or anything. I like how the door control or how the seat controls are on the door. Looks like there's a 3-person memory seating. We've got the diamond quilting on the doors. Looks like an upgraded stereo sound system. Yeah, the Jag is a nice place. Look, oh, this is the SVR. This is their top of the line 575 horsepower Jaguar F-Type. Just so you know, that thing starts at $122,000. The base model Jaguar F-Type starts at about 60,000, 7-ish, 50, somewhere around there. Here's a nice shot of that whole center stack. There's your push-button start. Here's your infotainment. And yeah, we're going to dig into this whole thing. So let's move forward. Here they're showing the Coupe or convertible. It says Coupe and convertible body styles are available. Each has its own unique character, but both offer exhilarating performance, astounding handling, and unrivaled driver-focused experience. I really want to get my hands on one of these Jags. Maybe not so much the base model, and it doesn't necessarily have to be the SVR, but yeah, I'd like to get my hands on one of these Jags and drive it around for a while. Continuing on this overview page, it's going to show us some key features. And now, remember, when we jump into the features, we're going to get a deeper dig into that. So just keep that in mind. Here's some quick key features, though. They're talking about Jaguar power. At the beating heart of every F-Type is a powerful engine delivering high levels of torque at all engine speeds. I know the base model engine, I think, throws down like 340 horsepower. So it's not weak. I'm sorry, maybe 295 horsepower. Apologies. 295 horsepower for that base model engine, all the way up to 575 horsepower for the SVR. And then what does this say? The sound, the speed. Nothing looks or sounds quite like the exceptional F-Type SVR. And then here they say Touch Pro. Touch Pro is the most advanced and responsive in-car infotainment system that they've ever created, they being Jaguar. It is standard in every F-Type vehicle and now features a 10-inch touchscreen. We will learn more about that, you can be sure. Okay, so here we are on the models page. So it says that it's got 8 models. What I really think they mean is there's got 4 coupes and 4 convertibles, because you've got the F-Type Coupe that starts at 60,750. It's the base model. It makes 296 horsepower. It's a turbocharged 4-cylinder with an automatic transmission, and it does 0 to 60 in 5.4 seconds with a top speed of 155 miles an hour. Now, you might ask, why are we even talking about the base model if this review is on the F-Type R? Why? Because we're going to look at we're doing a review of this whole vehicle. We're going to learn about all its systems and features and safety and all that. And part of that is learning about its other configurations, because, well, maybe you might be interested in that. And so I'm going to talk about it, and I'm interested in it. So the key features of this base model: LED headlights with signature daytime running lights, that Touch Pro with the 10-inch screen with Pro services. It's got that Meridian sound system. That's their upgraded stereo system, I think. Torque vectoring by braking and active sport exhaust. That's the base model. Then you have the F-Type R Dynamic Coupe. That's the next level up, and it's the one right below the one we're going to do. This one's good for 380 horsepower with a V6 automatic. It does 171 miles an hour. It does 0 to 60 in 4.8 seconds, and it makes 380 horsepower. Some of its key features are it's got that R Dynamic badge. Let's see. R Dynamic badge. There's an interior shot of it. Gloss black one-piece hood louvers, gloss black front bumper beam, and gloss black chin insert. If you're not sure what that is, that chin insert, that's all down here. All down here at the lower valance. Gloss black side sills. Side sills are down here. These are also known as rocker panels sometimes. Rear valance and rear venturi. That's just all the back end. And then it's got these special 20-inch split, 6-split spoke style 6003 wheels. Okay, the model that we are building and pricing on this video today is the 2019 F-Type R Coupe. Here it is. It's got a MSRP, a base MSRP of $100,750. That's its price. It makes 550 supercharged horsepower. It has all-wheel drive. It has the 20-inch. It's got a different style 20-inch wheels. It's got big 380 millimeter brakes up front, 376 millimeter brakes in the back. It's got premium leather interior, and it's got R performance seats. This one is the legit one. It's $100,000, 186 miles an hour is the top speed, 0 to 60 in 3.9 seconds, and it's got, like I said, maximum power, 550 horsepower. Now, there's one more model above this, the SVT. Let's take a quick peek at it real fast. All right, now, cool. Yeah, from an aesthetic standpoint, we can see that the SVR certainly looks more sporting. It certainly looks more sporty, but it only makes 25 more horsepower. The interior is a lot hotter because it gets that diamond quilt interior and all that kind of stuff. The SVR branded leather and all that. It does 200 miles an hour, 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds, 575 horse. It's only got a little bit more horsepower, but it's going to cost you another $20,000. Now, I wonder how much I'm going to end up building and pricing this R Coupe to. We'll see. Is it going to end up being the price of the SVR? We'll find out. But some of the key features of this SVR, it's got the lightweight titanium and something exhaust. It's got a different style 20-inch wheels. It's got redesigned aerodynamics. It's got a carbon fiber rear wing. It's got those beautiful performance seats. And it's got heated branded leather steering wheel with aluminum gear shift paddle. So it's also nice. Okay, so we went over all those models. You saw all that. The models look great. You know we're doing the R-Type. It's the second one, second tier from the top, 550 horse. But now let's talk about the performance. Now we're moving on to the features, and there's several things to go through for the features. So just so you know what's coming up, we're going to go through this performance tab. We'll look at exterior, interior, in-car technology, and then engine technology. When we get done with that, we'll take a quick look at some specs here and there, real fast, and then we'll get into our build and price. I wanted to just give you the itinerary so you know what's coming. All right, so let's talk about the performance. First up, they want to tell us about their all-wheel drive system. From what I heard, these Jags, these F-Types, they were always awesome, but they had a hard time putting their power down because they were so powerful. So they really needed all-wheel drive, and this, I think all-wheel drive just came around not too long ago. So it says F-Type and F-Type R models feature intuitive all-wheel drive with intelligent driveline dynamics by Jaguar, offering balanced poise and confident handling, which leads into the ride and handling, where they're saying an exceptional feeling of control, agility, and feedback defines the F-Type. Its superb driving dynamics are underpinned by a rigid chassis, forged aluminum double wishbone suspension, and a sophisticated electronic power-assisted steering system. Okay? I guess you wouldn't be a performance car manufacturer. You wouldn't be making a legit performance car unless you offer carbon ceramic brakes, right? So derived from motorsport technology, the optional carbon ceramic matrix braking system is the most powerfully performing braking system ever fitted to a Jaguar road car and features 6-piston front and 4-piston rear brake calipers and exclusive 20-inch forged alloy wheels. Driving technology, it says the dynamics, right, of the F-Type. It's a tongue twister for me. of the F-Type feels effortless thanks to our advanced driving technologies. Torque vectoring provides controlled independent braking of the inside, front, and rear wheels during cornering. Are you paying attention to that? That's how it's helping keep you in control if you're going too hot into a corner, right? The available electronic active differential can take this one step further, working with the intelligent driveline dynamic system to precisely manage torque delivery to each of the rear wheels and to deliver optimum comfort and control. Adaptive dynamics analyzes the road and your driving style and then modifies the response from the F-Type. The whole takeaway of that makes me feel like this car is really trying to keep you safe. The car knows that it makes a lot of power, and it knows that it's light, and it knows that it can get sketchy, and so it's doing all these things to help keep you safe. And I like that driving technology of this F-Type. Is real nice. That was really the end of the performance page. I really like what Jaguar is always saying. They really back up their heritage and their performance. Listen, it says designed to deliver pure driving pleasure. The F-Type has a breadth of capabilities to suit the demands of every driver and every road. Coupe and convertible body styles are available, each with its own distinctive character. I like their content. I like the words. I like their copy. The copy on their website sounds really good. Okay. Exterior, flowing body lines, sculpted contours, pronounced haunches. The unmistakable presence of the F-Type leaves you under no illusion. This is a high-performance sports car. Don't get it twisted. Here's another one of those little powerful pieces of copy. The powerful shape and beautiful proportions of the F-Type sports car reveal its heritage, the latest in the iconic Jaguar bloodline of high-performance sports cars. It is, in part, sculpted by the wind itself, formed with airflow technology. Aerodynamic performance is seamlessly integrated into the body for low levels of lift and excellent stability at high speed. Here they're kind of showing us the models again. So, all right, this is kind of cool. So under F-Type, which is just their basic F-Type, says the F-Type is a pure sports car with a design that combines both power and grace, bold proportions, instinctive curves, timeless, evocative, and progressive in a way that can only be Jaguar. You see what I mean by that copy? Available with 18 to 20-inch alloy wheels, powerful and beautifully designed LED headlights are the perfect finishing touch. They got good guys writing a copy. And then taking it to the next level is the F-Type R Dynamic. So design enhancements give the F-Type R Dynamic a supremely confident look. Its stance is bolder and more assertive thanks to striking body styling and a choice of 20-inch alloy wheels. If that's not enough for you, then you can go to the F-Type R. The F-Type R is intensity. Potent mix of performance and style. It provides more power, more dynamic capability, more thrills, honed, sensuous, and exciting, right? And then when you got to absolutely own the whole thing, then you get the F-Type SVR. The performance of our most powerful production car ever is enhanced by every part of its dramatic exterior design. Each style and element, down to the smallest subtle detail, creates a unique dynamic capability. So here they're going to tell us about their LED headlights. It says, even at night. Well, maybe you might want to see that whole picture, huh? Looks nice. It says, even at night, the F-Type stands out. Standard LED headlights featuring LED J-Blade daytime running lights are as powerful as they look. These elegant headlights adapt the width and depth of their beam to your speed and offer a quality close to daylight. You always have the best possible illumination, whatever your surroundings, helping your eyes distinguish objects more easily and reducing fatigue. You see, that great Jaguar copy. It says choice of coupe roofs, aluminum roof. So for the pure coupe look, the aluminum roof on the F-Type coupe is as strong and lightweight as the rest of the vehicle. It provides the ideal complement in color, style, and line to the powerful F-Type profile. The aluminum roof expresses F-Type in its clearest sports car form. Then there's the panoramic glass roof. So there's 3 roof options. Full width panoramic roof on coupe models introduces even more natural light and airiness to the interior for increased seclusion, should it be required. The roof features a manually sliding blackout blind. And then personally, my favorite is the carbon fiber roof, with carbon fiber outer and inner panels bonded together to create a strong yet light roof structure. The optional carbon fiber roof on coupe models features carbon fiber weave visible through a deep, high-grade lacquered finish. Now, you know that we're building out the coupe because, like I said, I don't know, however many minutes ago, this is a complete review. So even though we're not doing a coupe, we're going to stop to take 2 seconds to see what they had to say about their convertible top, because you might like the convertible. says, even the top is fast. It can be raised and lowered in just 12 seconds at speeds of up to 30 miles an hour. Built with composite materials designed to reduce wind and road noise, the compact and weight-saving fabric convertible top enhances the performance capabilities of the F-Type. It says the flush-fitting heated rear glass window and compact size when folded keep the F-Type rear deck low and sleek, avoiding the need for a tonneau cover. Cool. LED rear lights. Kept slim through elegant LED technology, wrap-around rear lights add a contemporary feel. From behind, they give F-Type a sense of width and beautifully dynamic proportions. Yeah, I think it does. It's a gorgeous car. It really is. Okay, we did all the interior. We did all the performance. We did all the exterior. We already took a look at performance. Let's take a look at the interior. It says, in F-Type, you and the car become one. Every aspect of its 1+1 configuration is designed to create a bond. It wraps around you, taking your driving experience to greater heights, to a whole nother level, is what they're saying. Here's another one of those little snippets. The F-Type interior combines ergonomic expertise with sporting style, precisely considered cockpit design, simple controls, and clear instrumentation. That looks really nice, doesn't it? It says the F-Type starts with quintessential British character, but its ultimate personality is up to you. The choices you make create the car you'll love. Tailor your choices from different seat options, specifying the textures and color combinations. It's a wonderful, beautiful car. Okay, so they've got a couple little things for us to look at here. Driver-oriented controls. It says featuring 2 large analog dials, essential in a sports car. Instruments are simple, clear, and easy to read. The 3-spoke steering wheel incorporates key functions for ease of control. On automatic models, gear selector paddles mounted behind the spokes let you select gears sequentially with your fingertips without taking your hands from the wheel. Over here on the right, they're talking about their lightweight seats. The F-Type Sports and Performance seats have been engineered with sports cars in mind. The light magnesium construction of the seats reduces vehicle weight. Their streamlined form saves space and enables a great range of seating positions. Performance seats provide increased lateral support during dynamic driving and the option of cooling for greater comfort. That's attractive. Look at that. Configurable lighting. It says push the start button and the F-Type comes alive with a cascade of light from the console switchgear. Configurable lighting, standard on the F-Type R and SVR. So on the model that we're building, this is standard. Configurable lighting. All right. Adds unique personalization with choices of phosphor blue, pale blue, white, coral, or red to suit your mood. Activate dynamic mode and the lighting switches to vibrant red on the door grab handles, center console, and instrument cluster. So the dynamic mode is like, I guess it would be the equivalent of like sport mode. You know how BMWs have like their little sport mode? I guess it would be the equivalent of like a sport mode. And so that lets you know that you're in the racy setting. Over here on luggage space, they say they've designed the cargo area of the F-Type Coupe to create a sports car that fits every lifestyle. Has a cargo space of up to 14 cubic feet. For added ease of access, the tailgate can be opened or closed at the touch of a button with an optional powered function. Okay, moving along, in-car technology. Working in harmony with sports car nature, the F-Type has advanced technology features to ensure you'll be constantly connected and always entertained. Let's see what this little snippet of copy says. It says, using state-of-the-art technology and precision-built sound systems, the F-Type connects, informs, and entertains in distinctive style. So, intuitive visual controls. Look at the screen. Look at the resolution. It's just beautiful, isn't it? Showing all the album art and everything. Anyway, easily select climate control, GPS navigation, audio choices, or Bluetooth telephone connectivity on the crisp color 10-inch touchscreen in the F-Type center console. Manage multimedia connections on the screen, including iPod or MP3 players. Select details of playlists and music displayed by artist, album, and genre. And then Touch Pro. Let's see. The F-Type now features a 10-inch touchscreen with standard Touch Pro infotainment system. Incredibly responsive with a highly intuitive user interface and sharp graphics. Touch Pro is the most advanced in-car stereo system, infotainment system that Jaguar has ever created. We absolutely have to take a look at the Touch Pro. We got to explore that real fast. It's worth looking at. Otherwise, it negates this whole thing. The infotainment system is so important, we got to take a look at it. Okay, so let's find out about this infotainment system. It says, designed to make driving more enjoyable, Touch and Touch Pro deliver our most advanced car infotainment systems ever connected. Ever connect your smartphone to access apps, enjoy music through the high-quality sound system, and navigate your world. So they've got Touch and Touch Pro. All right, now remember, they're going to be talking about general information about their infotainment system. We are the Touch Pro. Let's keep that in mind as we move forward through this. So it says Touch Pro, and this is kind of redundant, 10-inch touchscreen that controls your maps, media settings. It's the most advanced. Yeah, it's the most advanced. Let's move on. Finally, some features. Okay, so Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. I'm over here at the far left. It says a simple and intuitive interface designed to minimize distractions so that you can stay focused on the road. Simply connect your iPhone to use Apple CarPlay or your Android device to use Android Auto via a USB and control compatible apps on the in-car touchscreen. Then here they say that it's got a 10-inch touchscreen, right? It's highly responsive, multi-touch display that lets you control everything. Navigation Pro, let's see, learns your regular routes to update you with information, traffic, and ETA. And then the Meridian sound system, that's their stereo. It says Meridian Audio's best-in-class car hi-fi technologies deliver the clarity of live performance to everyone in the car through a range of speakers. Oh, check it out. Heads-up display. If you watch my channel, you know I love heads-up display. So it says, keep your eyes on the road with heads-up display, which projects transparent, relevant driver information directly onto the windshield. I love that everybody's like getting on the game now about this heads-up display. Hopefully, in a few years, everybody, even the base model, low-level cars will have it because I just think it's awesome. And then here, interactive instrument display. An entirely new graphical interface with advanced functionality and 4 preset display themes, or a full 3D map view suits your personal preference. All right. And then rear seat entertainment. Integrated rear seat entertainment offers 2 independent 8 or 10-inch screens in the front headrest with wireless remote and headphones. So these are some of the features. Obviously, the rear seat entertainment is that's obviously not an option in our car. So keep that in mind that they're talking about the infotainment system, Touch and Touch Pro, and all the features that it offers. So obviously, rear seat entertainment isn't going to work for us because we got a 2-seat car. But maybe the Sirius XM satellite radio, surely. Preset and store your favorite channels and listen to digital clarity to the best quality radio. Yeah, we got that. Let's move. Okay, so the rest of that, below that was just the touch features. So these were all the features of the Touch Pro. So we went over the Touch Pro, and those are all the features of the Touch Pro. Let's go back to where we were and finish out that in-car technology. Okay, moving forward with that now, we're still on that in-car technology page. You're talking about the connectivity that's inside the Jaguar F-Type, right? Jaguar In Control Remote. So what do they say about this? This enables you to monitor your F-Type through your smartphone. It allows you to track journeys, lock and unlock the car. You can start the engine and all that there. And then they also have a stolen vehicle locator with GPS tracking technology that helps the police locate your vehicle. And then there's these In Control apps over here on the far right. And they feature a range of Jaguar-approved apps that can be connected to the F-Type from your smartphone. And this ensures safe and convenient use of apps, optimized to enhance aspects of your in-car experience. Well, I'm glad on the other page I didn't go into the Meridian thing on their sound system, because here they're going to tell us a little bit more about it, at least what Meridian sound system we're getting anyway. It looks like there's about 3 of them, and I just want to know which one we were getting. It says a powerful audio system brings the F-Type cockpit to life with 8 speakers, 2 subwoofers, and the optional 770-watt system with 10 speakers and 2 subwoofers that delivers concert hall, acoustics. Surely it does, because it's not very big in there, so it's got to get to cracking with a nice sound system in there. Here they're going to show us some quick safety features they've got. They've got 4 of them. Starting over here on the left, we've got occupant safety. It says 2 front airbags, 2 side airbags help provide added reassurance for you and your passenger. Sensors detect the size and weight of the driver and passenger and direct the front airbags to deploy appropriately. Advanced seatbelt pretensioners automatically tighten the seatbelt when they sense rapid deceleration. If you slam on the brakes, they're saying. Okay, then there's that rollover protection system. Right, this system is designed to help protect convertible occupants. So this, if you have a convertible version of this car, in the event of a rollover. So these things up here behind the seat, finished in gloss black with the black pack, the rollover protection system is also available with carbon fiber. All right, dynamic stability control, combining traction and stability control systems. This system can brake individual wheels and reduce engine output to help eliminate wheel spin or mitigate over or understeer. The system can also be set to track dynamic stability control mode for special circumstances, which allows a degree of intentional wheel spin and vehicle rotation. Right, so that's the dynamic stability control. That's the DSC system. And then finally, over here on the right, there's this emergency brake assist. If the brakes are applied rapidly, this system is designed to boost braking force to the maximum for shorter stopping distances. It can also help retain greater steering control in unexpected situations. Okay, lastly on this page that's in-car technology, they're talking about driver assistance features. They've got driver condition monitor over here on the far left, and that's designed to detect if you're starting to feel drowsy or fatigued, giving you an early warning when you need to take a break. And then over next is the traffic sign recognition and adaptive speed limiter. So this system keeps you fully informed and aware on the road by displaying speed limits in the instrument cluster where they can easily be seen. All right. And then there's the lane keep assist, right? Uses senses when your car is unintentionally drifting out of your lane and gently steers you back in. And then last but not least, there's rear traffic monitor over here on the far right. This uses radar. Uses a radar system to warn of oncoming vehicles in your path as you back up, such as when reversing out of a parking space. Other manufacturers call it rear cross traffic alert. Okay, last of the features is engine technology. We've kind of gone over everything. So we're kind of getting to almost where we're ready to do the build and price. We're going to go over this page, and there's not a whole bunch to go over. And then we're going to take a look at a few specs, and then we're going to get into our build. All right, so it says the unique character of the Jaguar F-Type is enhanced by its outstanding engine range, advanced, potent, and unmistakably Jaguar. It says right down here in my favorite little snippet area, the F-Type offers a choice of highly advanced engines from 296 to 575 horsepower. With both manual and automatic transmissions available, there's an F-Type that suits your style perfectly. And your pocketbook, they should say as well. Here's the engines. This is our little base engine right here, this turbocharged performance. Brand new engine it is, 296 horse, 2-liter, 4-cylinder, all that there. All right, then you got the V6. It makes 340 horsepower and makes 332 pounds of torque, and it does 0 to 60 in this variation. It does 0 to 60 in 5.1 seconds. And then they have another higher output variation of that makes 380 horsepower, so another 40 horsepower, and then really only another 7 pound-feet of torque, and it does 0 to 60 in 4.8. So they have one turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. They have two variations of their 3-liter V6, and then they have two variations of their V8 performance. The one that we're going to be getting is the 550 horsepower 5-liter V8 engine, and that's found in our Type R, and that makes 502 pound-feet of torque, and it does 0 to 60 in 3.9 seconds. All right, that SVR has another 25 horsepower, so it has 575 horsepower. It makes 516 pound-feet of torque, not much more, and it does 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds. So we're talking 0.4 of a second. And that's all through an 8-speed quick shift automatic transmission, all-wheel drive, okay? I'm not going to play the film, but we got to talk about the Jaguar exhaust because it always sounds good. It says the F-Type roars right from its heart. Its sport exhaust growls powerfully from startup, building to a race car-inspired crescendo. An active sport exhaust, standard on the F-Type S and R, uses active bypass valves to allow exhaust gases to exit more directly for a deep, dramatic sound. A driver-selectable active exhaust with manual control is standard on all manual transmission models and on the F-Type R and SVR, as well as an option on the F-Type Premium with automatic transmissions. Okay, let's cover a couple of specs. We went over all the features. So, a couple of specs for our 2019 F-Type R Coupe. You know, it's a 5-liter, 550 horsepower supercharged V8 automatic. Comes in all-wheel drive. Its MSRP is $100,750, seats 2 people. Its combined fuel economy, MPG, is 18 miles to the gallon. 18 miles to the gallon. It has a usable fuel tank of 18.5 gallons. Under performance, it does 186 miles an hour. It does 0 to 60 in 3.9 seconds. Here's a further breakdown of the fuel economy. So in the city, it'll get 15 miles to the gallon. On the highway, it'll get 23 miles to the gallon. And then that gives you that combined fuel economy of 18 miles to the gallon. The engine capacity, it's a 5-liter, 5,000 cc's. It makes 550 horsepower at 6,000 RPM, and it makes 502 foot-pounds of torque at 3,500 RPM, which I guess is okay. It's a supercharger, so maybe superchargers make them build their power a little bit different. I usually like to see the torque down under 2,000 RPMs, but I bet you this thing rips. And I bet you they didn't want it too low because it probably would just spin the tires. So I bet you it's perfect. It's got an 8-speed transmission. It weighs just over 3,800 pounds. Let's move on to dimensions. So the length is 176 inches, and the SVR is just slightly longer. The overall length is, the overall height is 51.6 inches. The front wheel track, right, 62.8. If you're worried about that, in the back, it's 64.9. So it's a little bit wider in the back of the car than it is in the front. It's got a turning circle of 37.1 feet, right? We already got the height, the width, and all that. Here's some interesting notable things. The cargo volume, 14.4 cubic feet. All right. And so, yeah, the overall width with the mirrors, 80 inches. With the mirrors folded in, it's about 74 inches wide. All right, let's move to the building price. Okay, so now we're on the page where we're getting ready to build. The first thing it's asking me for is my engine filter thing, my transmission option. Got to get the automatic. And we're going to select the, here we go. Here's our F-Type R, right? $100,750. Let's select that one. All right, just so we know where this started, right? The F-Type Coupe is definitive Jaguar sports car, the most dynamically capable, performance-focused sports car that Jaguar has ever produced. All-wheel drive, 550 horsepower. Look at some of the key features, quite a few of them. LED headlights with signature daytime running lights and LED tail lights. 20-inch wheels, all-wheel drive. It's got an active differential with torque vectoring. It's got an active exhaust. It's got a quad mount. It's got 4 exhaust tips. It's got a Windsor leather. It's got R performance seats. It's got R branded leather steering wheel. It's got auto dimming exterior door mirrors, keyless entry, bright metal pedals. I think they wanted to put a T there and not a D. It says metal. It should be M-E-T-A-L, but maybe not. Configurable ambient interior lighting. Linear aluminum center console with R branding. Emergency braking, lane keep assist, traffic sign recognition and adaptive speed limiter. Rear parking aid, rear view camera, configurable dynamic mode. Those are some of the key features. Okay, so after we select that page, and they send us this other page where they say create a custom build, carry on and configure your builds, exterior, interior, and optional features, or you can do the recommended features and continue to customize it, right? So we do the things that they want to throw in there. Well, I don't want to do it that way. I want to go completely customize my build so I know everything right from the jump. So let's do that one. Okay, so they've got all these little things that we can choose, and then we can make our choices. So let's start at the top with the roof. Now, if you remember, I said I like the carbon fiber roof. Carbon fiber roof is expensive. It looks like it's a $2,000 option for the carbon fiber roof. I want the carbon fiber roof, so we're going to go with the carbon fiber roof. Okay, we got the carbon fiber roof. Let's go to exterior colors. What exterior colors are there for this Jag? They never showed us. So they're showing us the Fuji white. Then there's the black. I'm not going to get into the side words. There's their red, a gray, and then they've got the Yulon white, and then a different kind of black. It's got a silver, a British Racing green, a blue, a couple of different blues, a Carpathian gray, silicone silver. So far, I'm not really feeling any of these, to be honest with you. I think I want to do a red Jag. Actually, you know what? Scratch that. I think I want to do an all-black Jag. So I got a black Jag with a black carbon fiber roof. Oh, and then they have all these other colors. So they have, metallic. Oh, and then you can filter the colors. Gotcha. You can just filter the colors. Well, we're just going to stick with that standard black, right? It's a solid color, does not have metallic flake in there, so it's going to look like deep liquid when it's waxed real good. We're going to do that. No cost option. We'll select that bad boy. We got that. Now, what about these headlights? Are we going to do an upgraded headlight? Is that the deal? So the LED headlights with signature daytime running lights, or what's this option? LED headlights with signature daytime running lights and auto high beam assist. Yeah, give me that. It's $225. We'll take that. All right. Then wheels. I love choosing wheels. I don't know how many options they're going to give us. We'll take a quick look. So we got a few. What are these bad boys over here? for 20 grand. I'm sorry, for $2,000. These are, oh, they have carbon fiber and satin dark in them. That's kind of hot. That's kind of hot. What's this one here? Metallic black, and then what are these? I think I'm going to go with these. Let's go with these 5-spoke style 5042 with carbon fiber and satin dark gray diamond turned finish. Let's go with those bad boys. Oh, those 20s? Yeah, those are 20s. Let's go with those. They're $2 grand. I like them. We got this really sinister all black car. Brakes and calipers. What are we talking about here? Okay, so let me scroll this down a little bit so we can all see. This is black brake calipers. This is, do we want the carbon fiber with the yellow calipers? Give me carbon fiber with the yellow calipers, but it just changed the brake. It just changed the wheels because the wheel, you need special wheels to go with that. So I think I'm just going to stick with the standard red brake caliper. I think it's going to look good with all the sea of black that this car is, and then that nice splash of color. I think that's going to look really good. We're going to forego the carbon ceramic brakes. And in all actuality, what I've always read and heard is that on the street, carbon ceramic brakes don't outperform steel brakes. They will outperform steel brakes on a racetrack. But seeing that you're never going to be on a racetrack for any length of time, really, you probably don't need to worry about it. So we're going to stick with what they gave us. Oh, last but not least, I got to do the spoiler. Didn't do the spoiler. Let's grab the spoiler. I don't know what options they're giving us. So, deployable rear spoiler or body colored fixed spoiler. What does the fixed spoiler look like? No, I'd rather have a deployable rear spoiler. We'll do that. We'll do the deployable rear spoiler. And now I think we need to move on to interior. Let's move on to the interior. All right, so got a few options here. Let's start with the headliner up here at the top. I want to keep it simple. This is the ebony headliner. There's 5 different ones. There's this gray one. There's this ebony leather. Ooh. Windsor leather headlining pack. I want that because I think we're going to do the Windsor leather anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and select this. This is going to probably make us upgrade to the Windsor leather thing. But I'm fine with that. If it does anyway. Okay, didn't. So we're fine. But then it did do this interior choice down here, so let me see what it did for that. What was that? It selected something else for us. Had to do with that Windsor leather, surely. Yeah. So performance seats with ebony Windsor leather facings with ebony R stitching. Right, got that. Now, what is this with the red? If we did red. No, we won't do that. We'll stick with that Windsor. Where was that at? This isn't the Windsor. Performance ebony seats. Oh, yeah, here we go. Performance seats, red and black, Windsor leather facing with stitching and R embossed. Or do we just want to do all black? Okay, I think we just want to do all black. I didn't really kind of like the black and red. It just didn't look good. It kind of looked cheap to me. So we're going to stick with these performance seats, right? And that should give us, we should still be intact on our headliner. Yeah, we are. The console finisher, I guess they're talking about the wood. So what is it? Wood, carbon fiber. What is this? Carbon fiber? Carbon fiber center console. That's what I want. I want the carbon fiber center console. I already know. I'm not even messing with the other stuff. Steering wheel. What's on the steering wheel? Do we want our branded leather steering wheel or do we want our branded flat bottom leather steering wheel with silver shift gate? I want the flat bottom. There we go. Give me the flat bottom. Looks good. It's the only thing I want this flat bottom is the steering wheel. All right, let's move forward to optional features. Okay, the black exterior package, gloss black grille, gloss black side vents, gloss black side window surround. I think on this car with all the black, that's going to look pretty good, actually. Yep, let's add that. And then, what's this exterior design package? This body-colored aerodynamic splitter, body-colored side sills. Yep, I want that. This car is going to be hot. Oh, real quick, if you like the way that I'm building out this Jaguar R-Type and you want to get this for yourself, I will be saving, I've already saved this PDF, the build summary, and it's in the description below. So if you want this, go to the description and download it. All right, what's this exterior black design package? Gloss black, da-da-da-da-da. Oh, so this bundles that all? Well, isn't that really the same thing? It looks like all the same thing. But they just have it bundled into one package. So let me just remove that pack and just add this pack. And that gives us everything. That gives me this black exterior package, and this exterior design package. And then what's the smartphone pack? Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. I thought we had that included. I guess not. So let's grab that. Yeah, let's just grab that. Exterior carbon fiber package? Get out of here. Can we do both? It's probably going to remove this exterior black design package, but I love carbon fiber. It seems to do all the same things, but it gives it to you in carbon fiber. So let's do that. And yeah, it removed that other one. Gotcha. Now we have it in carbon fiber. We do not need those ceramic brakes. We already have the Windsor leather package. We're not going to do that suede headlining thing because we have the Windsor leather package. What is this climate package 1? Heated windshield, heated seats, heated steering wheel, 2-zone automatic climate control. And then what's climate 2? Heated windshield, heated and cool front seats, heated steering wheel, heated and cool. Let's do climate package 2. And I don't think we're going to do an interior black package. We don't need to worry about that. Do we want the powered tailgate? I do. And what about the air quality sensor? I'm not worried about it. Illuminated metal front tread plates with Jaguar script? Yes. Garage door opener home link? Yes. The upgraded Meridian sound system? Yes. Want that. And what's this safety and security? Front parking aid? Yes. Park assist? Yes. Do we need a spare? Reduced section alloy spare tire? I'm not worried about that. Blind spot assist and rear traffic monitor? Yes. I thought some of this stuff was added, but I guess not. Pro Fit accessories? They don't even show the pictures, and so we're not going to worry about carpeted mats and things like that. The reality is that mats, cup holders, things like that, you're going to get at the parts counter at the Jaguar dealer, so we're not going to worry about that. That's not going to set this car off one way or the other. So let's move on to the summary. Okay, so the car started at $100,000. Now we're sitting at what? We're sitting at like $117,000. So not quite the price of an SVR, but it's real nice. I'm not going to say that an SVR is nicer than this, other than you already get some stuff that we wouldn't have to option for, like the Windsor leather seats and all that. So, but it's still $5,000 difference, and we have everything we want, and we save $5,000. So I think it's a victory. So, all right, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and print this off. We're at the end. I'm going to go ahead and print this off. If you like this build summary, it's in the description below. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. I think the Jaguar F-Type R is a really hot car. I like it a lot. I like to have this bad boy just as it sits. All right, I'm going to wrap this video up. Thanks for joining me. If you've made it this far, you really rock. Thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Other than that, have a wonderful day.